What's up, guys? You're here with Eric Wallin at Fight City Gym Talk. I'm here by myself. That's fine. I want to touch on some questions and start answering some questions I get a lot here at the gym, especially from people that are just signed up. They've never done anything like this before. So here at Fight City, we're an MMA gym. We cover jiu-jitsu, boxing, Muay Thai, and MMA. Now, this is kind of a strange question I get, and maybe not a question as much as a comment, and people tell me this, and I go, whoa, where did you get that notion from? That's kind of crazy talk. But what people will do is they'll have a goal to be an MMA fighter. And I'll notice, and I'll be like, hey, I talked, and I noticed you want to be an MMA fighter. They're like, yeah, so I'm focusing on boxing for now, or jiu-jitsu, or Muay Thai. And I think to myself, like, that's fine. You can focus on that for now, but you should also be focusing on the other things because you want to be an MMA fighter, so you should be focusing on everything. And they say, yeah, but I want to get really good at this one particular art. I think that's fine, but you should also be getting good at the other arts because this is MMA. So I just want to put it out there and give you my opinion. Now, here's the thing. I've won credentials. I've won awards and championships in wrestling, jiu-jitsu, MMA, and in boxing. So I've been around the block a few times. I feel like I know what I'm talking about here. There have been moments in my training as an MMA fighter where there's a big jiu-jitsu tournament. And yeah, maybe I do take a month or so and I train kind of exclusively jiu-jitsu for that jiu-jitsu tournament. But I still, if I come to the gym and there's a boxing class going on, I'll hop into the boxing class and then do jiu-jitsu afterwards. I'm not going to separate myself from the crowd just because I'm tunnel vision on jiu-jitsu. Because the thing is, we all know cardio's king. Cardio. And if I go to a boxing class and I have a great cardio workout in the boxing class, that's not going to hurt my jiu-jitsu, I promise. So feel free, guys, if you want to be an MMA fighter, if you want to focus on something, that's fine. You can make that your high priority. But if you show up and someone wants to roll with them. If they want to box with them. Remember, you're an MMA fighter. Now, if you have a boxing bout coming up, I've actively done boxing and MMA simultaneously at the same time. If I have a boxing bout coming up, what am I focusing on? Boxing. Absolutely, I'm focusing on boxing. But if someone wants to roll, and I know that 10, 20-minute roll is going to give me some cardio, I'm going to do that because I'd rather roll than jog, I promise. So I'll get some cardio through jiu-jitsu, for boxing, whatever. The fact of the matter is, if MMA is your goal, allow yourself to do a lot of different martial arts simultaneously. Let's compare it to the school system. Most high schools, colleges, universities, they'll have you take, guess what? Math and science in the same semester. And you'll be fine. You can still pass your math class. You can still pass your science class. You can learn two things simultaneously at the same time. That's fine. Also, you get good grades, but you will gravitate more towards one. But some people love math, and some people love science, some people love history. That's fine. You can gravitate towards one. You can love one more than the other. You can appreciate one more than the other. No big deal. As far as kids, you got to love them all the same. But as far as martial arts, guess what? You can pick a favorite martial art. You can take that favorite martial art and be very good at it in your MMA fighting and be known as the guy with the Muay Thai background, be known as a guy with a jiu-jitsu background. That's fine. But you got to have multiple talents, and you got to be able to go from punching, kicking, knees, elbows, takedowns, ground and pound submissions. You got to be able to stack up these martial arts and be very good and very proficient with it. So if you have my opinion on the matter, if you want to be an MMA fighter, you should be doing all of it. And don't be afraid to focus. Don't be afraid to take a boxing bout. Focus on some boxing for a couple months. Don't be afraid to sign up for a jiu-jitsu tournament. Focus on jiu-jitsu for a couple months. But that doesn't mean that's the only thing you can do. You can still do a lot of other martial arts if you want to be an MMA fighter. Anyway, if you have any questions, comments, and concerns, like, subscribe, leave a comment, tell me why I'm wrong. I don't care. Good seeing you. Good talking with you. Hopefully we see you soon.